Hello, hello. Good morning. There was the bell. Let's go. I hope everything's going well this morning. We have the hurricane going on here. Not where I am, but for everybody in Florida right now, it's going to be a pretty rough day, pretty rough time, but good morning. The SPY has been moving well above 573 this morning. At open here, it looks like it's actually pulling back under that level, so that's going to be a big thing to keep on the radar, to keep on watch here. You're late, Bell. I'm hoping the Starlink's holding up good today. Tom's just waking up, guys. Give him some time. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling something's not working right here. Huh. Give him some time, Bob said. Oh yeah, I wake up at 8:30, right when the market opens. That's when I wake up. Good morning, So You. What's up? What's up? What's up? Tesla falling back off a little bit this morning, back down towards that 241 support. That's a pretty big area to watch. Down to 241. I hope the Starlink's not bad because of the situation in Florida. Where's the chicken Big Macs? That's what I'm saying, Scruffy. I think Mason said they were coming out soon everywhere. I was kind of pissed I couldn't get one yesterday or the day before. Speaking of that, how's McDonald's stock? Kind of boring like usual. Let's go check on ZOM and Oxy, the oil plays here this morning. They're falling back off again. Crude oil's pulling back slightly, and it's okay. You know, pullbacks are going to happen on the way up. So far, the support's held up great around 64 to 65. So nothing really to worry about whenever you just see like a 2-day pullback. The overall move is definitely still there. I hope everything's working okay, though. Let me know. It's appearing to be pretty bad. Maybe I'll switch to the backup internet today. Do I dare switch to the backup? What's up, Tangi? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Bob says SMCI. Are we popping again? Hell yeah, SMCI coming back up in a pretty good way. I was hoping it'd be moving up again this morning. Looking at the watch list, the cruise lines and the airlines are still doing it. CCL and RCL still running this morning. It's nuts to see them doing that. The airlines are doing it too. LUV, DAL, they all kind of gapped up a little bit this morning. There we go. If you can hear me, let me know how this connection is today. Let me know, let me know. Ariel said a little chop. That's good if it's only a little chop. Let me see if I can switch over to my backup internet here. Well, I connected to that too. Maybe it'll help. I don't know what's up with the Starlink today. Maybe it's that storm. Maybe they're like allocating satellites and resources or something for that. I'm not sure. I've heard of people doing that before. Let me go look at Nvidia. I'm getting a couple questions about this one. There we go. Poor Tessie. I shouldn't say poor Tessie, but they're pulling back a little at open. Or Nvidia, I mean. Go to the 1 minute. Not continuating very well today, but that's okay. Dropping. You're good for most of us? Nice. Okay. All right. There we go. That's a good sign. I thought people couldn't even hear me for a minute. I was like, fuck. YouTube's giving me all types of alerts here. It's like, hey, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I've never had it do this much. My Nvidia sell at 135 got so close, Kristen said. Yeah, that is really close. So do you have a sell order there for like your shares, or did you sell a covered call there or something? You would think this hurricane would hit the cruise lines and airlines, Sean said. You know what? That's a good thought. I'm with you. I would have thought that would also hit. Maybe it will end up hitting them once it actually makes landfall. Speaking of Carnival Cruise Lines, look at the huge resistance that it's at on the daily chart. This is an insane level. Right around the $19.50 to $20 mark. Huge. Good morning, Brain. Glad to have you here. What's up, Steph, BK? Glad to see you guys. Go back to SMCI and Peloton really quick. SMCI chopping back higher today. So far, so good. It's been very choppy, but definitely pointing up. Peloton up as well, 3.38%. That one's got to be close on my watch list, right? Yeah, pretty close. Chewy up another 4%. Chewy was doing great yesterday. They're doing awesome again this morning. 4.23%. Look at the daily chart of Chewy. Daily looks pretty good on this recent dip, starting to come up very well on this dip. That's huge. Bob says them, not you. It's probably a partial thing of both. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, good morning. Yes, for my shares, rebalance price for my Roth. Nice, Kristen. I don't think it's a bad place to do it at 135, though. I'd prefer 140 plus, but it's okay. DAL pushing past yesterday's high. Wow. Yeah, keep it on the radar here. 1.2% only right now. There could be some more room to be had on Delta. BK, good morning. BYRN earnings. Ooh. BYRN. I don't even know what company this is. Burna Technologies. I feel like I can't talk today. Burna Technologies. Sheesh. Look at the daily on that. Yeah, that was pretty rough for BYRN. Let's look at that earnings calendar. We had BYRN, Helen of Troy. Let's see how that stock did. Oh, wow. It came back a little bit. Okay. Tilray and Delta tomorrow. Friday with the banks, though. What do you guys think is going to happen with those banks? Man, Milton sucks. Hurricane Milton. Here's what we're looking like on a radar here. I guess I already had it up. This is yesterday. I guess this doesn't update in real time. I was checking my radar and there's rain everywhere, of course, around here. What's a good radar to watch for this? I think I used to have an app for it on my computer. I love how it thinks I'm in Chicago. Yeah, I want to see the radar, Milton. Come on. Let's go look at Sarasota. Yeah, there we go. It changed it to red. That's funny. Whoa. That's pretty insane. Wow. Damn. That's pretty bad looking, isn't it? Damn. That sucks. I've been looking at it on my phone's radar and stuff a lot too, but Palantir, what do we got today, Palantir? You're down. Oh, you're break even. Exactly 0% on the day. Nice. Sean said Wonder Map. Is that a real thing? Oh, wow. Weather Underground. I like this, Sean. This is cool. Oh yeah, let's go down here. We're gonna do radar, past, I guess, and then we're gonna do Windstream. Oh yeah, I love Windstream. That's my favorite. Wow. Interesting. A lot of rain. Wonder how that's gonna go today. Hopefully that's okay for many people out there. SPY is holding its ground here, holding right on that 572.80, 573 mark as of now.
Una oscuridad que llevaba eones persiguiéndolo a través de los sombríos golfos del espacio. Siglos después del inicio de nuestra edad de oro, esta oscuridad nos encontró. Y fue el final de todo, pero también fue un comienzo.
I took a weather class in college. Weather Underground was what we used for the class. That's pretty cool. Nice. I like that. That's pretty badass. Hopefully there's not too much destruction. I hope that it calms down a little bit. Open an SPX Iron Condor. Since there's a big meeting in the afternoon. Well, there's actually not a big meeting in the afternoon, my views. I don't know where you heard that. There's an FOMC minutes, which is like a little recap of the last meeting. Is there a different meeting that maybe I'm missing, or? There could be. How about that DJT move this week? It's been pretty fire, Brain. DJT's been popping off. It hasn't been my favorite stock because the options kind of suck on it, but it's been pretty good. The voices. Pull out on NVIDIA or ride it out, Isaac asked. I mean, I need more info than that. I would stick to whatever your plan was going in, Isaac. You should have had a plan. You should have had a plan on stopping out if it goes against you or something, so I would stick to that. My parents and brother are in Cape Coral. Wow. Do you say Cape Coral or is it Cape Coral? I'm pretty sure it's Coral. What percent would you say election years take a toll on the market? Ariel said. In October, percentage? Oh, I wish I had some good data. Let me hang on. Let me do something here. Let me look here. Here's some good stats I found. They even show some candlesticks. So this is kind of October during 2004. You can see how the market was kind of going throughout that time. Looks like it's generally like slightly lower, nothing too crazy. Come on, I want to see the replies. Come on, Joe. Oh. Now I see why. The second week of October has never closed with a green week candle during election years. So they're looking at these are weekly candles, I suppose. Okay. Good to know. It'd be nice if they said that. It says it here. I think I missed it on the last chart, though. Very interesting. Yeah, the second week is terrible of October for some reason. I wonder if there's any, like, substance to that. Like, why is that? Maybe that's just where fear starts to come in, but... Cape Coral, yeah, okay. Quarrel. Brain said, is it because of Elon? Yeah, it is because of Elon. That's what was causing it. I didn't see any other real news there. FXI moving on the 5-minute. Let's see if it holds. Yeah, getting some good price action here off of support. Not bad, FXI. Not bad at all. In reality. Yeah, not bad. What's going on in Japan? All the Japanese banks are getting back towards cheap again, Tanji said. Name me off some tickers. I'm not a big Japanese market follower. Feels like market manipulation at this point, Brain said. It could be. Sean said it's like the coral reef. Okay. Cape Coral. Okay. I don't know why. I feel like I've always heard it called corral. Like Golden Corral. You know? Like that. The Golden Corral. I'm not a big buffet person. I don't know. I think it's kind of gross to eat after everybody. Let's go see Citigroup. Citigroup popping off, 63.30 breakout. Seeing a bit of good movement out of the banks today. Trying to roar back to life, it looks like. Ariel said SPY staying choppy today. It's been trying to pop up a little bit. It's been holding 573, but yeah, I mean, it really has been choppy overall. There hasn't been as much momentum today, but it's still been pointing up pretty well. We're right around the high of yesterday, so it's kind of running into a little resistance, but if we start to break resistance, it could be pretty fire. Hopefully we see a better directional move here today in either direction. Corrals are what we have here in Nebraska. I love that. Golden Corral. So, like, what is a corral? Let's see. What is a corral? Okay, so they call it a corral because I guess it's like an enclosed place you go eat, kind of like how you put horses in a pen. It's like a pen. Interesting. Now I know exactly what you're talking about, Sean. Can we see S&R lines on PGR? Sure, I don't have a lot on it, but this is really all I'm looking at right now. If I were to draw support, I'd be putting it right here. Right around 244, 245. PGR is actually in a bit of a head and shoulders pattern. It's playing out pretty perfectly so far. Here, we'll put a funny thing up there. You like our head and shoulders pattern that we drew? Not bad. It is pretty good, though. I will say that that neckline or shoulder line right around 254, 255 is pretty good resistance. And we saw that rejection there. And then the subsequent drop, of course, with the hurricane news. Isaac says, I'm a horse. Ooh. Is that what the ladies say, Isaac? It's where you keep horses, Tanji said. Pigs are kept in a pig pen. I'm surprised there's not a fancy name for that. Boeing falling back off closer towards the trend line. Turned back over today after trying to base off that support. It took like 2 weeks of consolidation though. Now it finally broke back below the recent low. I guess it technically didn't because of the pre-market move that day, but yeah, to enclose. That's what I thought. Wow, Starlink. I can't believe like some of the numbers I'm seeing here are the worst numbers I've seen since we've started Starlink. BYRN still dropping, down 17%. BK said strikes are looming on Boeing.
Are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
I hope not.
Sure, any minute.
I wonder how long until those start. If you have kind of a rundown on that, BK, let me know. Tessie moved very interesting from yesterday's setup. Was kind of flagging throughout the day. I need to read up on my farmhand knowledge. I'm not too good with the verses like that. Visa. Let's go look at Coinbase, some of the Bitcoin stocks. Sometimes those are starting to move in a good way. Not bad here with coin. Not great either, but... Tried to run up a little bit today, ran up into the same resistance from yesterday at $170. I'm sure that's pretty crucial there. Talk about Carvana. I keep looking at cars for sale on there. Carvana worries me though. I hear the buying experience can be pretty bad sometimes. Checking on the daily, they're getting super high in the short term, running up towards $200. That's a pretty big move. Carvana. The one thing I'm a little worried about with Carvana is just it's so overextended in the short term. That's my big fear with this one, is that it's just so overextended. I'm not sure that I could justify it all the way up here at the moment, but overall, I mean, it's had some great momentum, especially yesterday. I didn't even notice that it had popped off as much as it did yesterday. I know that they were on my watch list at one point, but they're going to be put back on. CBNA. DJT's leading my watch list to the downside today. Wonder if they have any news going on. Yesterday, of course. Carvana, what are they talking about? Potential... Okay. They're going to talk about some stocks from Milton, possibly. I like it. Let's see. Give us some stocks. Okay. Name off all the insurance companies. We already knew that. We knew that. Phosphate miners. Interesting. Let's go check out MOS. Pretty interesting there. Phosphate. Okay. What else we got here? Alico, ALCO, Florida-based agribusiness and land management company. Sunk 8% Friday. Okay. Generac. Once the hurricane subsides, they're saying Home Depot and Lowe's could be good. Masco Corporation, Carvana, used car retailers, CarMax could gain. Okay. Interesting. This could be bullish news for Carvana and KMX. I guess as a bunch of people get totaled cars or flood lost cars and stuff like that, they're going to get those good payouts and be in the market. Interesting. Watch out for any used cars for sale out of Florida in the next couple months. You'll probably be buying a flood one if you don't look at the title carefully. Tangi bought some MOS. Nice. I don't think that they meant it was good for MOS though, Tangi, but Sammy in the Discord asking me about Tessie. Netflix, how is it, Tom? NFLX, man, he asked. Not the best right now. Kind of choppy today. It's right around that 730 resistance. It's on watch for me for that resistance to break, though. If we could get the tech stocks to start moving again today, it could be another possible breakout day here. But so far, it's been very choppy at resistance. I would probably expect more chop. Home Depot's already up, Kristen said. Yeah, it's been doing pretty good the past few days. I know the daily is pretty good for them as well. Yeah, really good. They're right at the all-time high at 420. My favorite number. Hell yeah, 420. Remember back in the day, everyone had their names on the old Xboxes, like 420 quick scopes or something. 420 no scope. I don't know. Something stupid like that.
All right.
I stopped on the way home from the gym last night and picked up some spicy peanuts at the gas station. And I was like, I've been looking for these spicy peanuts for a while. I finally found a pack and I was like, hell yeah. Nice 300 calories and some protein after the gym. It's like having a protein shake. It was like 20 calories or 20 grams of protein and 300 calories. BK says checks SM chat for the article. Yeah, Boeing halts talks. Withdraws pay offer to union as strike drags on. Weird. Boeing's had so much negative news. Maybe it's not as bad as it could be, but Palantir's popping. New highs of the day, looking great on the 5-minute chart right now. New high of the day on SPY and new high of the week, technically. Moving up into that 574 range now. We're only about $1 away from the all-time high. SPY's actually holding the trend line very, very well. Yeah, well above the short-term trend. That's usually a pretty bullish sign to see SPY hold above the trend line like that it had rejected at so much. Here we go, SPY. Let's go. Come on, 575. Let's go look at the SM bot a little bit. It's calling out AFRM right now. I know a couple people were playing that one in the Discord. It's actually looking pretty good intraday. The bot's been calling it out for a little while here. For a few minutes. PayPal calls are on the bot. That one strikes me as a possibility today as well. It's starting to turn over, though, actively at the moment. This would be one where if you see something like this on the SM bot, you might want to hold off until that momentum comes back in, because so far it's had the biggest pullback it's had all day right now. You don't want to enter on one right there. United Airlines calls. Not bad, holding around support now, which was resistance. I like this. If you start to see a 61.05 break, you can maybe trade UAL up as well. It's on the SM bot. Make 61.05 break, though. I would make this candle break. Try to catch it on a quick scalp. I wouldn't hold it too long. Microsoft. Louis said, what do you think of Netflix for today? What are their numbers? We just looked at Netflix a second ago. Whoa. A lot of price target changes here today on Netflix. Looks like Deutsche Bank raises it to $6.50 from $5.90. That's pretty good. So they're still well above their target, I guess. In the short term, big resistance up around 730. It's been very choppy today, though, as it's been approaching that resistance. We're going to need to see SPY have some really good movement and a lot of good momentum come into the market to get this area to break. But we could get it. The SPY's close. It's been slowly but steadily chopping higher today. No problem, Luis, no problem. Whenever you said the numbers, at first I thought maybe I missed an event. Like, I thought maybe you meant like there was like they were gonna do a forecast today or something like that. Intraday support right around that 720 to 718 area. Little $2 range right there. I would say 720 is what I would use. Speaking of the Xbox, I don't know like who the marketing people are with Xbox, but they need to come out with like the next cool one, an Xbox 720. I'll say they need to do that. They come out with the Series X and S. No. Go back to the numbers. Work off the 360. Go to 720. Come on, everybody wants that. I know it's a weird number, but it'd be cool. It's very rare that companies actually do something cool. I feel like throughout all the leadership and everything, they never end up doing anything cool. It's always boring and bland. Very rarely do we see any cool things go on. The only time we really do is like with Tesla and stuff like Zuckerberg, like with these augmented reality glasses and stuff. Stuff like that, where people have a little bit of push and some leeway. If it's a company just mainly controlled by the board, usually that's where they start to get a little rough. And of course, they're always controlled by the board, but if you control the board, then it's okay. Red Bull. Xbox 360 and a half. 720 no scope. I love it, Robert. Isaac said Red Bull. That's a good one. Red Bull's awesome. Does Red Bull have a stock? I'm curious. Oh, they don't. Damn. I know Monster does. MNST. It's weird. Whenever you look at Monster beverages, you look at their performance over the past few years. It's been one of the best stocks in the market, in the S&P 500. It's wild. Over the past, like, 10 years. Maybe longer, but... What the hell kind of trend lines do I have on this chart with Monster? How long have these been here? Like, what is this one over here? 2003. What in the... Hang on. Yeah, what was that? That's weird. I don't know. Something must have been off, like, from an update on the charts or something. Kind of like a long-term channel, I guess, you know, if we had to force one to be drawn. Back the SPY. You guys are getting too good at the Tetris out there. Sean and Mason keep posting up these good scores. I'm sitting there going, man, I can't even get past 40. The hell? Maybe today it'll happen. Maybe we'll get some luck on our side. Palantir, still great movement today. QQQ, pretty good as well, up to that 490 range. SPY rejecting back down a little bit after touching 574. It didn't really hold up above there for very long, not even for a full minute. I would call that a 574 rejection as of now. It could break as time goes forward, though. If you're just now joining up today, make sure you destroy that like button and also subscribe. This is separate from the nightly channel, so anything helps. We appreciate you. It really does help on YouTube to do those things. So if you enjoy the stream, that's one way you could give back a little bit. Chewy, CHWI, getting back to 31. I'm thinking a reject, Sean said. I don't know. It looks pretty strong. 15-minute move here. Me and the fiance are going to have a date day on Friday. We're trying to figure out some stuff to do. I need some help, guys. I need some help. What do we do on Friday? We're maybe looking at some wineries and a couple other things, but I don't know. I can't think of anything good. It's going to be beautiful weather, though. It's going to be 82 degrees and perfect out. Try to find a speakeasy bar lounge. Those are pretty cool. There is one around here with that. Write things on a few flashcards and let her pick throughout the evening. That'd be kind of cool. Should I like let her read the flashcards and pick, or should I like hold them up where she can't see them and let it be random? Palantir still going here. This is why you follow the money. This is where the momentum's been today. Good old Palantir. Yeah, it's St. Louis, Diego, you're right. St. Louis, Missouri area. Tangy. It's extra hit because you break like 3 to 4 laws depending on the state. Maybe your other thing didn't pop up, Tangy. Kristen said, since joining StockedUp community, I went from a 16% year-to-date to a 26% year-to-date return. Due to us helping you with the options, both long-term and short-term games. Let's go, Kristen. Gains, I meant. Short-term gains, yes. Love that, Kristen. Thanks for the kind words. Let's go. Great job as well, putting in the work to learn. It's only fun if you do it random selection, Ariel said. Well, I'll have to do that. That sounds like a fun idea. I'll have to find some here. I know I can find some cards somewhere. Tessie trying to go back green here today after falling off at open. I thought it was going to be a bloody day for them based on the opening move. SPY's still coming back. I don't even want to look at the big tech stocks today. Don't even want to see them. I hate to say it, but the sooner Israel gets their shit together, the sooner I think we'll see a good move here in the short term. Let's see what SPY can do, though, in the short term. Maybe we can break that all-time high. I'll tell you what, honestly, you know, being real here, the setup to me looks pretty bullish right now on SPY. The setup looks pretty damn bullish with the way that it's came back through resistance and is now holding and stuff. I think it looks pretty damn good. Hopefully we see a nice move through resistance, and the way that it chopped and consolidated and the way it started to break back up now just shows that it was kind of like a slow consolidation point. We didn't necessarily get that massive drop that we were looking for. We're going to be eyeing up the SPY situation very carefully here in the short term. Definitely watching for a breakout. Tangi said, can we see the Palantir bookmap? Definitely. Definitely, Tangi. Here we go. 45 overhead is huge, of course. In the short term, there's really not too many sellers stacked up. There's a little bit of liquidity underneath, though. Maybe we'll start to see some buyers push up Palantir again here. There's not too many sellers stacked up or too much liquidity overhead. Let's zoom in more. There's a little bit at 43, but you can see liquidity coming in underneath at 42.50. Starting to pop in. Not bad. The Lincoln Park Conservatory or Garfield Park Conservatory is nice. Are you near? Lincoln Park Conservatory. What is that? That sounds fun. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty far away from that. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm like 4 hours out from there, unfortunately. There is some stuff like that by me, though. Palantir bookmap. We're going to take it down now. Let's go check NVIDIA on it real quick. Just check in. 135 has, holy fuck. Okay. I thought that said 17 million shares. Sorry. It says only 1.7 million shares. At first, I was just... my jaw dropped. I was like, 17 million. Oh my gosh. No. Not quite, but... Sean said I'm getting 300 on Tetris today. Take her golfing, Tangi said. That always works. I would definitely do that if she would allow. If I said, oh, let's go golfing, she'd be like... I'd be getting the death stare. Like a straight up death stare. Missouri Botanical. That's what I just looked up, Luis. That's what I was looking up, the Missouri Botanical Garden. That's funny. Man, Tesla's still ripping. 247 now. Palantir's slowing up a little bit. Tangi said, the level 2 shows 3,500 sellers at 43-ish. It shows 3,500, a block of 3,500. Yeah, I'm seeing 35,000 almost. Wow. Right, Palantir. Hey guys, let me go check my roof. Let me go check the roof and make sure Starlink is still facing the right way. Give me one sec. Actually, I don't even have to. I've remembered. They have their app. I can just check the alignment on the app. Okay. Yep, it's all good. I was going to say, for a normal live stream in the morning, I usually drop anywhere from like, let's say 3,000 to like 20,000 frames. It's showing that I've dropped 144,000 frames during this stream, which is kind of nuts. That's a lot. Ariel said, I feel like when I buy into these options, they just reverse. Yeah, Ariel, you really have to do a little bit of work trying to get, the right setup there. Make sure that there's a good breakout happening at the time. Right now, SM Bot is calling out two things mainly, Affirm and SMCI. Looking at both of them, there's decent opportunity. SMCI is starting to break out above this resistance. It might not be bad to take a stab at. It's a little high if you kept a stop really close, but I would make sure it's a quick scalp. They're meant to be quick scalp plays there. Another one is Affirm, which it's been calling out all morning, and this one's even in a better spot, in my opinion, with Affirm, because there's a nice double top. Make the double top break before getting in. Tesla is starting to hit all over the bot. Be aware of resistance at 247. I probably would not enter Tesla right now, personally, with the way that it's at resistance already. I noticed Palantir. How's Pfizer? It's calling out Pfizer. That's an interesting one. Right at the 30 resistance as well. Probably a no-go. Also, UAL. I know it's been calling out UAL all morning. Affirm has been the best one today. Palantir, it's called out 101 times, which is pretty nuts. But it's falling over now. Palantir would have been awesome as the high from pre-market broke today. At the $42 break. Gosh, that would have been awesome. There's a lot of solar radiation from recent flares. That's not helping your Starlink. The network is also probably loaded up with traffic. I'm worried, Tangy Man, that they're kind of gonna relocate some of the satellites for the stuff in Florida or something. I know that they can do stuff like that. Sean goes quick, does a lot of 10% scalps quickly. Why are some people hitting on CELH so hard? Just because it's falling. Anytime a stock's going down, people hit on these stocks really hard. I have major support on CELH right around 27 to 27.30. It's bouncing right around there right now. I think that averaging into CELH is a great way to go down here. If you're somebody out there that is okay selling options, like selling put options right now on CELH is amazing. Sorry, I opened up the Opera browser by mistake. If you saw that weird pop-up, that's what that was. But yeah, they're bouncing around support. Hunter made a pretty good article about this one in the deep value club for anyone in there. For all of my longer term traders, we have the deep value club if you're somebody who likes to buy and hold shares for a while. We have our own little area for that. Apple seems to be gaining momentum, Mikola said. Apple. Wow, pretty good momentum, yeah. Today. Overall, it's still in the chop zone from the past couple weeks, but I'm really watching it around this 228 mark. Of course, Apple moving up doesn't make Tom very happy, but the chop the past couple days has been brutal. What do you think about Carvana stock? Tyler said. I've gotten a couple questions about that one today. It's really blasting off. It's just way too overextended for me. I keep reading that Carvana is going to do very well with the hurricanes because people are going to be trying to buy cars after all the insurance payouts and stuff. That'll be interesting. What do you know about chop? Sean said. Yeah, we brought that up in last night's video. I was dying. It's gonna be another choppy day, Diego said. Sean goes, or Mikola said, me either. I'm doing a wheel strategy on CELH by following their theta call out. Nice, Kristen. I like that one. Affirm 45 call right off opening high. Let's see Affirm. It's been rejecting at this double top, unfortunately. It's been on my radar, but it just hasn't gotten that breakout there. The SM bot was calling it out a little bit on the run-up. SM bot calling out Apple. How dare you, SM bot? I'm just kidding. Let's go check Pfizer again on the bot. It's all right. UAL calls on the bot. Now that's a weird one to see. UAL's down quite a bit. Amazon rejection here. Amazon could be fun if we break the double top today as well. Around 183.90 to 184. That could be pretty cool. Time for Tesla puts, my view said. Tesla's been pretty strong today. I will say, though, AMD catches my eye for puts more than anything. Bouncing off the 175 resistance. The only little negative is that it's kind of at the chop zone at the bottom end of that. Kind of holding that 170 support, but I kind of like the way AMD's setting up back down today. Holy lines on this one. Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke or whatever. Sheesh. That big money play is pretty much done. That's a major resistance there on AMD at 175 that it's rejecting off of. That could have been a fire move this morning. Nvidia looks pretty good with puts off that 134 resistance as well. The risk reward's not too bad. Maybe ride some momentum back down off that hit. Of course, if SPY starts to make new highs, you'll need to maybe adjust, though. Weird to see the chip stock starting to slow up a lot, considering SPY's moving so well, but it's getting carried by the other popular names in tech, like Apple, Microsoft, and others. Close the window blinds. I can't see nothing. That's hilarious. It does look like blinds. Yeah, Amin said, how's Microsoft looking for calls? Pretty good intraday. It's right at the high of pre-market, but if it can break that, pretty good. Pretty crazy recovery there. Thoughts on Tilray? Is it at the bottom? It's very close to major supports on Tilray. So keep Tilray on your radar. The support coming up in the short term, right around like 1.60 is huge. Underneath there, 150 is also going to be on the radar, but I'm definitely eyeing it up as it drops. PLNH is something I've still been holding for a long time as well. Still watching this one if maybe MJ starts to get some hype back to it. Did SPY break resistance, or is it just holding, Ariel said? SPY did break resistance today. intraday resistance was broken. Yes, around 573. And then we had a pretty good move through the high of yesterday as well. But yes, resistance right now is broken. The question is, where's it going to slow up now? Next resistance is right around that 575 mark, 574.80. Very close to there. It's the all-time high. We'll probably make a new high. I wouldn't be surprised with how these stocks are moving. QQQ. Let's check it. Rejecting back down on the QQQ here. Maybe we'll see SPY start to reject a little bit too. I don't know. SPY still looks pretty strong though. Banks coming back alive a little. Crowd, let's go. CRWD, is it falling? Oh, it's coming back. I still wish CrowdStrike would bounce off resistance and go tanking down, honestly. Watch out for $300 right here. $300 resistance is going to be crazy, Savage. I'll plot it even on bookmap. I know it's going to be big. Oh, yeah. Yep, pretty big. 34,000 shares there. I guess it's not a ton, but when it's a $300 stock, it's not bad. Plus, CrowdStrike is definitely no NVIDIA or anything, but... What is this music today, Ariel said? It's pretty good. I'm just switching it up a little bit. It's called like chill beats. I can't really even understand what they're saying. I'll be real with you. Half the time. With the way the remix is. In the actual songs, I can understand it, but with the way it's remixed, it's a little hard for me. People were liking it yesterday. I feel chilled, Isaac said. Wolf coming down too. Palantir's coming back. Wolf. I'm not a big wolf trader. I know some people are big into this wolf company. I'm not huge with it. Apple put's about to hit my stop loss. AAPL. I'm with you. Watch this 228 resistance. It's pretty tough in the short term. Keep watching that resistance. Yeah, it happens, you know. It happens, Savage. You're not going to win every trade. Apple just didn't get that good consistent move down. Whereas like Amazon and Microsoft had some better drops throughout this period of time that we've been in. Apple tried for one day to drop, but right back. I'm watching this 228 resistance very carefully, though. Intel, anyone? Arthur said. Haha, Intel. Pretty rare I hear about that one nowadays. Okay. Coming up pretty well off this dip. It definitely has some work to do in the short term. I like this song the best. Hell yeah, Isaac. The background sound on this song sounds exactly like a Rammstein song. It reminds me of something from like Suicide Boys or something. If you know what Suicide Boys is. Death Valley. Mariana Trench. Oh no. We only have one future. Wow, what a name. MVIS broke. Downtrend. Microvision, let's see. Yeah, it actually is starting to form a good base and come up pretty well in the short term. Looks pretty bullish here. I like it, Future. It's a weird stock, very low price, but I like the setup. It looks pretty bullish. The candlesticks pattern, the way it's holding, the pattern and the way in which it's been rising, looks pretty good. ENVX breakout potential. Innovix. I've had this one on the chart for a while. Look at all these lines I've had on here. I don't remember this stock at all, but the $7 support looks pretty huge on here. It's holding. It's right up into the 12 resistance. Yeah, breaking out pretty well. I could see a breakout back up to like the $15 range. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that. Not one bit. Let's look at that radar again from Wonder Map. Let's refresh. Wow. This is just crazy to see. It's going into the future, so it's showing like where it'll be at like 1 p.m. Now it's showing like 2 p.m. There's 3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Gonna be crazy. SPY is getting very close to the all-time high. I mean, we are within cents now of it. Within cents. Ariel said, am I seeing crude oil break out or am I crazy? It looks a little crazy right now. It's been pulling back for about the past day or so, Ariel. Overall, it's been breaking out pretty good, but I'm watching key support coming up here in the short term, right around the 65 to 70 mark. Obviously, 70 comes up first, so that's going to be the first major area on watch. I actually have support at the low of day today, right around 71.50. So we'll see if it can hold, but it's holding support well, and it's bouncing off of it in a great way, so not too bad so far, Ariel. Not too bad.
Thanks. Are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
Don't know why, but I just re-entered Palantir at the top, Brain said. I guess you got excited. It's breaking out, though, pretty well. You entered at the top, but there's some good momentum going on. Tangi's gonna buy $5 of the SPY so he can crash the market. Love that, Tangi. Is the SPY now at an official new high? Holy shit, we might be. Ooh, the previous high was exactly 575. Ooh, we were what? Oh, now we're at a new high. All-time high is coming in. There we go. Right as the clock struck 10 a.m. Central. Wow, SPY. Really getting the job done today. Really putting in the work. Wow, SPY. That's nuts. Let's go look at SPY on the daily again.
Smoke, Mary?
Thanks. Are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
Sure, any minute.
This is where we're going to see patience become really tested, I think. Watch out. It's going to be a crazy next couple days. Let's see how this momentum keeps going with Palantir. Hopefully Palantir can keep moving. Microsoft is right now. That's for sure. Coming back in a great way. Of course, Apple is too. For real, that's the first time this year I bought SPY and it didn't crash. We're officially overbought, Tangi said. That's the first time this year, huh? Why don't you put some more money on it, Tangi, and then maybe it'll actually drop. Disney might take a hit from the hurricane, they're saying. Ooh. That would make sense. It could end up causing disruptions for them. I could see it. I would not be surprised. I hope that they drop more so I can buy up a shit ton more of them low. Sounds weird to hope for that, but sometimes that's how it is. Tangi, they are saying over 600 by the end of the year. 600 end of year? I've heard a lot of people say that. It's not very far off. I think it could easily hit 600 if we go on a decent little run. Let's see how we go today. But all right, guys. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. We're probably going to call the stream right around here. But you know the drill. Before we head out, you know exactly what has to happen. You all know it. It's Tetris time. Let's see what we can do. We're getting a little bit of lag here on the Tetris, but it's okay. We'll live, we'll live. I love it when the game gives me these L's like this. It just makes me so happy. Boy, this match is going to be weird. This is going to be the weirdest start to a game ever. All right. We're actually starting out fairly well, but these long pieces keep helping me. I'm getting lucky, I guess. I feel like I'm getting stuck into some bad spots with these L's here. Look at SPY on the top left chart. Still looks really bullish intraday. There's still some opportunity there. Why do I keep getting the long pieces today? It makes no sense to me. The game's never that nice to me when I need it. What? That's not fair. That should have worked. Boy, we're stacking up pretty high now. Finally. Now it's going fast. See, now I'm not going to get a long one when I need it. Love you, game. Holy crap. The speed. We're done. We're losers at 18 today. How bad? Terrible. Have a wonderful date night. Sounds good, Ariel. I'm actually doing it on Friday. So we'll see what we can get done there, but... Let's see what Palantir's up to here. Spy's still going. Palantir still doing great as well. Wow, Palantir. That's huge. That is huge here. Great continuations. All right. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. It's hump day. We're right in the middle of the week. We're seeing some pretty good movement out there by many stocks in the market. Just go to your watch list or something. A lot of good green momentum today. SMCI now leads the way. Pretty insane. But just across the board, even like Caesars, Pfizer, General Motors, Delta Airlines, it's like we're having so much good moves across many sectors today. Pretty interesting. Go to the heat map. Yeah. Couple stocks red, but for the most part, pretty good. Whoa, savage. Whoa, I'm glad I caught that before I ended. Thank you so much, Savage. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah, brother. I love that, Savage. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. If you need any book maps today, let me know. I got you in the chat, Savage. No problem there. I'll be parked in the chair all day, ready for you. Besides when I'm making... Besides whenever it's lunchtime or Tilray time. No, I'm just joking on the Tilray. All right, guys. Have a great one. That's awesome, Savage. I'll be in the kill room the rest of the week. Oh, I won't be here to bother you. Damn, Savage. I'll be missing you, man. I'll be missing you. Have a great one. That's the price of 2 beers from a bar. You're probably right, Diego, but it's okay. Now you can't leave. I like it, Brain. Now I can't leave. SPY sitting right around 575.40. Having a little trouble here as it consolidates, but pretty damn good. I just can't believe the amount of consolidation today. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Thank you, Savage. And thank you, everybody. Thanks to the lurkers out there as well. Have a great rest of your day. Walk away in the green. Keep making smart decisions. Formulate a good trading plan and strategy. We see too many questions. People are like, should I sell here? It's like, hey, what was your plan? Does the plan say to